Welcome to video 6 of lecture 1 of the Anthropology of Religion. This is the Sphinx. And in front of the Sphinx we have what's called the Dream Stela. In this area here I've placed Egyptian history timeline. Now we gotta understand that in this moment we do not have the time to learn neither about Sumeria, Mesopotamia, and ancient Egypt. These are vast fields of study. We are just reviewing some ancient archaeological evidence that is meant to help us give meaning to the study of religion in the present. Okay? And what we're going over is ancient archaeological data that alerts us that our thoughts and our questions have been previously thought and asked. And there is a very amazing evidence regarding the contact that people seem to experience in the dream world. And we're going to be talking a lot about dreams in this series of analysis of the anthropology of religion, and therefore we must begin with the earliest data that we have in our human record about dreaming. And here we would go to the dream stela, which is a stela in front of the Sphinx. There King Thutmose IV left us a very important message. Okay? In this timeline, also I just want to alert you to what's called, I guess, one of the most amazing facts of archaeology that they've uncovered regarding the Sphinx is that there seems to be a consensus that the Sphinx is more than 10,000 years old, and that it was there for 7,000 years before the Giza pyramids. In this timeline, you can see in this area, this is where the Giza pyramids fall into a region known as the Old Kingdom. Okay? During the Old Kingdom, King Thutmose IV left us this message about a dream that he had and how he uncovered the Sphinx. He tells us in this stela here, in front of the Sphinx, he tells us that he had a dream, that the sun god had promised him kingship of Upper and Lower Egypt if he dug out the Sphinx. So according to this stela, this king had a dream and uncovered the Sphinx, therefore leading us to assume that the Sphinx had been covered by sand and that he was the one to discover it. Okay? Now, there are many ways to interpret this, but for the moment being, we're going to leave it as an historical document where the king tells us he had a dream, and that that dream had a contact with the gods, and that the gods gave him a message, he followed their message, and then he became king. Okay? So that's the King Thutmose I's dream stela. Please remember this because, as I said, we're going to be reviewing other cultures, other religions, and how they refer to the importance of dreams. All of these previous examples from Uruk, the Epic of Gilgamesh, the Library of Nineveh, the Ring of the King of Ashurbanipal, and the quick review of this dream stela by King Thutmose IV in ancient Egypt during the Old Kingdom is made to alert us to the antiquity of religion and to make us think as religion as having some sort of utility in society. As we've seen, there is a vast amount of evidence that makes us realize the antiquity of religion. Now, in this image back here, what we have is a very known god in the Mesoamerican world. That's where I am from. And My idea is that I will be sharing everything from my experiences in the Mesoamerican world to cross-culturally compare it to the old world religions. Okay? Now, you might not see all the similarities, okay, that might tie these cultural patterns together at the moment, but that will be my objective through the semester. Okay? This is Chakmol, okay, the god of rain. This is the ancient city of Tula, and we will be reviewing it in a later lecture. Okay? But a point to make here is that the study of religion has been central to anthropology since its inception. For this, we're going to have to take a quick review of the, development of anthropology. The study of religion has been also has changed in its history, and that's a very important part for us in the way that we're going to interpret the data that we are exposed to. Okay, we are very much interested in what we call the prehistoric origins all the way to present day. Why? Because as anthropologists we have access to present day observations. That's what we call the ethnographic observation. The ethnographic observation is that which we can perceive through our participation in the social realm. And our ethnographic observations is basically the way we acquire data to understand the usefulness of supernaturalism to contemporary societies. Supernaturalism means the relationship with the supernatural that can be from animistic religions, such as those ones of Shinto, or those ones that we'll see also in many Native American religions, to monotheistic religions in the belief of one God. Okay? In anthropology, we seek to understand religion as a solution to adversity and an explanation to why people do the things they do. The way we perceive the analysis of religion, for a starting point, in our class particularly, is we're taking religion as a way to seek answers to questions that cannot be explained in terms of objective knowledge. Okay? With this in mind, we're going to conclude the sixth and final lecture series for this first week of anthropology. Please stay tuned for next week uploads, and we will be picking up from this same slide.